A group supporting Republican Senate candidate Ted Budd is pushing back in a new ad, and today says that he is facing criticism for calling Vladimir Putin very intelligent.
He made those comments in an interview with our Capitol reporter Michael Hyland. So, Michael, the war in Ukraine has become a central issue in this race.
Right, in particular, how the candidates talk about Vladimir Putin, and voters are being reminded of that just about every time they turn on the TV.
While Ukrainians bled and died.
He's a very intelligent actor.
Former Governor Pat McCrory has attacked Congressman Ted Budd since he told me that he thinks Vladimir Putin is evil, but also very intelligent.
I don't compliment our enemies.
The two are the frontrunners to be the Republican Party's nominee in this year's Senate race. On Tuesday, the Super PAC Club for Growth, which is spending more than $10 million in North Carolina to get Budd elected, pushed back.
A low-down, dirty hit job.
He's a very intelligent actor.
McCrory cut the tape.
Although I would say he's been quite erratic in this approach.
I initially asked Budd a couple weeks ago what he thought of former President Donald Trump describing Putin as pretty smart just as the invasion of Ukraine began. Did you agree with that? Did you think that was appropriate?
We have to look at it in two ways. One of it is good and bad, or I would say Putin is evil, but that doesn't mean he's not smart. He's a very intelligent actor, although I would say he's been quite erratic in this approach to the Ukraine.
Meredith College political analyst David McLennan said the war in Ukraine has changed Republican Party politics.
I think you're seeing it around the country with even Donald Trump taking a lot of heat about what he has said about Vladimir Putin before the actual hostilities started. So I think it's one of those lightning rod issues right now. It may or may not be the same issue in a month.
Club for Growth also highlighted comments Pat McCrory made a few years ago when he was on Meet the Press, when he was asked about whether former President Trump had a conflict of interest due to his business dealings in Russia. At the time, McCrory called it a grassy knoll theory and went on to say, quote, "There are safety issues for America having a good relationship with Russia." Live in Raleigh, Michael Hyland, CBS 17 News.
All right, Michael, it's only just beginning. Thank you.